Hello, guys. I'm making supper. Cheers. Hello, guys. Cheers. I'm making mashed potatoes and hamburger helper. Hello, guys. I'm cooking hamburger helper and mashed potatoes. Mama in heels and pearls. Say my name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you if you ain't running games. Say my name. Acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Better say them change. Say my name. You and no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you if you ain't running games. Say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Better say my name. It's called, you say, baby, ain't the day. Ain't it the same? At the crib with another lady. First of all, to sit around and be played. Acting strange. Back to me. I used to do. Me, them too. Why can't you just tell the truth? Mm-hmm. Oops. What's that, Paisley? Hello, guys. I can't wait to eat this food. I don't have a lid for this, so I have to use a plate. Oh, it's been a long time since I've been out of the dating game, honey. I don't even know how to date myself now. Don't give me the line. Now I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this off and wait for the potatoes to get done. If he's too old for you, stay away from him, for one. But if you like him, then tell him. What's up? I can't wait to try this. Alright. Here you go. Cheers. My iPad went dead. Bye. See if it tastes any good. That's hot. Tastes good to me. It's good, but it's hot. Oops. Hello, guys.
And these people aren't doing that. They're only disclosing barely, and this does not, by the way, qualify. We're going to
Hi.
in a second, but this does not count.
I love Dr. Pepper too.
Information. And I found this comment, which I thought was funny. It says, "You're not by any chance sponsored by Bloom, are you? LOL." Clearly, I think you're using a gym bag that says Bloom. LOL. They say, "How do you like it?" And she goes, "Genuinely some of the best products. Clean ingredients and noticeable differences when I'm consistently using it. Not even."
That's all I drink, really. Pepsi. I like Pepsi too. Thank you. Hamburger helper and mashed potatoes. Get a piece of bread, squash it. really hot. Yummy. Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hello, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Happy Mother's Day. Hello, guys. Hi, guys. It's tomorrow, huh? My grandma told me it was tomorrow. Pretty good. I can't wait until it's a little bit cooler, but that way I can eat.
Insane. They were hired to promote the safety of aspartame. What's interesting about this whole thing is that the FTC actually posted some letters that they sent out to influencers. So one of the influencers that they sent out a letter to that I just clicked on was someone by the name of Miss Stephanie Grosso. I'll just quickly kind of go through some of the bullet points here because I think that it's a good roadmap.
What is everybody doing for Mother's Day?
This is what these people were doing wrong, and this is what these companies are also doing wrong, and this is how you're probably
Thank you.
and this is how you do business, and this is how you don't. The FTC, whose mission is to protect consumers by enforcing laws and rules that promote truth and advertising.
Thank you so much.
That's what I'm trying to do too. Is I'm trying to promote truth and advertising.
Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Businesses about their rights and responsibilities. We are writing to express concern that your marketing practices on Instagram and TikTok may be deceptive and unfair in violation of the FTC Act. So it said you posted dietary advice on Instagram and TikTok endorsing the safety of aspartame. In a video posted on Instagram and on TikTok on July 10th, 2023, you disparaged World Health Organization, also known as WHO, guidelines regarding aspartame. Among other things, you asked rhetorically why discourage people to use non-sugar sweeteners when it's considered safe, and said that the WHO recommendations regarding aspartame was clickbait based on low-quality science. Can you believe people were doing this? This is insane. On Instagram, the post is available as both an Instagram video and as a reel. It appears that you were paid by the American Beverage Association to make those posts. So once again, like I said, she was paid to do a post on both TikTok and Instagram, and she posted them both, and you had to disclose them both that you were paid. The main point up here is it has to be clear from the context of communication that this is an endorsement. Keywords need to be clear and conspicuous, right? So this is where things really I feel like I really have to read this. If the representation is made through both visual and audible means, if you're doing a video and you're talking in the video, you must visually and audibly disclose that. Have we seen anybody do that in these videos where they're saying, hey, this is, by the way, a sponsored post? No, they have not done that. Here's the first bullet point. It says, first, the videos do not include any disclosures in the video themselves. Viewers can easily watch a video without reading disclosures in a post text description, which is true. I think a lot of people don't read the captions of things. It's up to the influencer to make it clear they say, it says, second, the text description of your post include the word hashtag ad in their 6th or 7th line. So that is what I'm talking about. I'm making a point to say, hey, this is at Bloom, and hashtag Bloom Partner is all the way at the bottom of these hashtags, at the bottom of the very lengthy caption. It is below the fold. As this says, these longer descriptions are generally truncated, which means that it's below, like if you have to click, view more. Any required disclosure should be presented without having to click. We also note that on TikTok and Instagram, the text description is in small print at the bottom of the screen, sometimes poorly contrasting and doesn't stand out. Videos have many competing elements. Therefore, we do not think the disclosure in a TikTok or Instagram Reels post text description is clear and conspicuous. Thirdly, you replied upon the paid partnership disclosure tool to make your disclosures. Basically, they're saying that even though you use this, it still wasn't enough because you were not disclosing who was sponsoring it, you were not disclosing that it was sponsored, you were not putting it on the screen, and you were hiding hashtag ad in your description. Very low below in the fold. Finally, we're concerned that the paid partnership and ad disclosures are inadequate because no one even knew who was sponsoring this. So they didn't know that the American Beverage Association was paying for this because she just said hashtag ad, but nobody knew. This kind of stuff makes me lose faith in humanity for real. If you're wondering, does Bloom know that they're doing the wrong thing? Well, according to this user, who I found this comment, they said they know it's illegal. I asked Bloom about how they're getting away with breaking the law, and they blocked me. So I think that there's a couple different ways that influencers are getting paid. And at some point of this, I was like, are influencers even getting paid, or are they just getting sent products? But I'm like, no, these are influencers that have millions of followers. They're not just simply accepting free products. They're obviously getting paid. This is what I have sort of gathered. I don't know if this is true. But in the beginning, I think that they did more of a commission structure where it's like, okay, here's your code. I think what they've switched over to is they're paying influencers a flat rate fee. Paying them, hey, here's $1,000 for one video. Or they're saying, hey, let's work together for the month. You do 5 videos and here's $20,000. These are not real numbers. So I think that's a lot of it. I do believe, though, that some of them are only getting, like smaller influencers are just getting free products. I do believe that that is happening, but that's not really what we're talking about here. We're talking about probably bigger influencers. So here's some people that are speaking out that have actually worked with Bloom.
Max had some Bloom, spun it all up. I usually just chug these.
So I think it's funny now that Bloom can afford to pay every single of the biggest influencers on TikTok to promote their greens. But when I worked with them as a college athlete, literally at the beginning of their marketing program where you would earn commission on how many sales you got using your code, they couldn't pay me the $3,000 that they owed me from the sales that I got them, and instead just removed me from the program and never responded to any of my emails.
So here's another post that I found deep in the recesses of Reddit. This is from 3 years ago. So these are people that are working.
Yeah, my name is Sharon.
At the beginning of when Bloom was just starting up, okay? At the very beginning. So it says, being a Bloom influencer, working for Bloom has been anything but ideal. They send you an initial
I live
package to
Oklahoma.
try, and it came with greens and one product of your choice. We have had about 4 different influencer managers in a span of 6 months. They have appeared to be down for the cause and showcasing different kinds of women, but only repost women who look and have the same aesthetic as Mari. Find out about launches most of the time when everyone else does. We do not receive products to try out before we promote. Recently, we all got an email saying that they are looking for more than fitness gym posts. It was a slap in the face because most of us aren't lifestyle folks. They sent a TikTok to reference and said, just sending some ideas for your next post. This juice is not worth the squeeze. Emails go unanswered and compensation is bleak. I don't feel like if you're being essentially free promo for a company, you should have to purchase every new thing. I see a huge problem with this. If this is true, asking influencers to promote a product that they don't even have is just not ethical. And I have a huge problem with that, especially when this is a company. Let's remember, this is a company founded by a fitness influencer. This is a person that knows the ins and outs of being an influencer and what that life is like. Okay, so keep that in mind as we continue to read
Look at this, guys.
reviews and testimonies from having worked with this company. I also found this as well. This is allegedly an email that actual influencers got, back 3 years ago. But 35 sales, you get $200 worth of products. 35 sales is kind of a lot, actually, for something stupid like this. But 35 sales, you get $200 worth of products. 75
How's everybody doing?
In 1 month period, you get upgraded to a cash commission of 10%. I mean, it's feeling like an MLM. It definitely is. And then you'll also be added to our product mailing list, which means depending on what we're trying to push, we'll send products your way. So you want people to promote stuff, and if you have ambassadors of your product, they should have every product in their hands so they know what they're talking about. Okay, here's another one that I found. Former affiliate, the product quality decreased over time. They want lifestyle aesthetic, not someone who is a fitness based. They ask you to promote products they don't send you. The pre-workout high energy of that does nothing for me, and the protein made me so upset. Perhaps they have changed. I don't like how she uses her mental health struggles to promote supplements. There it is again. Here's another testimony.
Hating on Bloom right now because it's in like every single video. If you're wondering how much they actually pay people to like have it included in their videos, I got you. Because they reached out to me and they offered me a whopping $0. But what got me was why. Here's proof. I blurred out the name, but you can tell that they reached out to me. Basically, they said that because they're a young company, they can only offer me products in exchange for it. But I've seen so many videos of content creators with much larger followings than I have, which likely means they can charge higher rates.
I just want to point out that she's absolutely right about this. Can't see it right now because there's text over, but this email came to her November 18th, 2022, okay? They had a video where they were sponsoring Alex Earl in November 2nd of 2022. This is actually true. They just gave Alex Earl the bag, so yeah, maybe they have no more money left. It seems like what she's
That's
saying
pretty
is
good.
they're trying to get a lot of free work out of people. And they want to like pay other influencers a lot of money and then try to get like other people to promote their product for free. And once again, this is a company made by women, for women, women led, and they're doing this to other women and doing this to other influencers when you were an influencer yourself at some point. Not a good look in my opinion.
So something just wasn't adding up. Did my research and I was right. They do have the budget, just
Yikes.
not for me, which is fine. Different campaigns call for different types of creators, and I know that I'm personally not in the health and wellness space necessarily, and I don't have too large of a following relative to some.
How's everybody doing today?
Like Bloom stuff, and I definitely am grateful to be in a position to be offered products due to my platform. It kind of sucks when you know that people do get paid by that company. It seems to me like their strategy is just sending people products and hoping that they'll post it. And I understand why someone would take that up. It just feels like trying to take advantage of that lack of research when I know for a fact that people do get paid.
At this point, we obviously know people are getting paid, right? But I think the question is how much they're getting paid. And I think it's kind of hard to figure that out. And what is the structure like of what are these deals looking like? Are they doing long-term campaigns? Are they doing year-long? Are they doing monthly? Are they doing pay per post? Like, what is going on exactly? It's very difficult to get any information. So the only thing I can really go off of is comments like this. So somebody said, does anyone have any idea how much they pay? LOL, these TikTokers are defending Bloom with their lives. And somebody commented, I remember a creator saying that they were going to pay her a large amount to promote it, and she didn't have that big of a following. So I think it has to be a pretty penny, but it makes no sense because like you said, everyone promotes it. Somebody else commented, I heard they pay smaller content creators around $1,000 per post. Alex Earl is sponsored by them, and her rate is $100K, so they pay more for larger creators. That is crazy to be paid that much for a TikTok after all. Like, this isn't even YouTube videos where
Hello, how are you? I'm good.
I found on someone that was doing a paid sponsored Bloom TikTok, and it said, I'm dying to know how much Bloom pays you per post. And somebody commented, it's not per post, it's a contract for X amount of videos for a year, I believe. And I think it's $200K for the year for people to like put it on the counter next
I'll be
to
right back. I'm gonna run to the ladies' room, but I'll be right back, okay?
Just a comment. As someone who worked with Bloom a bunch of times, it's a monthly contract. Everyone's prices vary depending on your following, engagement, etc. Here we get into some actual numbers here. These are actual numbers that we can go off of. And I found this because I was watching a video, great video, I'll link it down below, by Swell Entertainment. And she did a video on Bloom. She is on this website where it's a creator website for creator transparency about brand deals and things like that. People will post, hey, here's how much this company paid me. Here's my following size. Here's how much they paid me for a post.
A website called Amy or fypm.vip. It is for creators, by creators. You can only get in by being a content creator. In order to get your account verified, you prove that you've worked with brands previously. But it's a really good marketplace to find out what brands are paying other creators at different prices and things like that. So I thought, oh my gosh, let's check Bloom. So I can't show all of these because I don't want to lose access to this, obviously. But what's great about this is these are all anonymous, so it's not exposing these content creators or anything like that. It's people sharing their experiences, and it shares just what their follower count was and what platform it was on that they were offered this deal on and how much they were offered. So this person declined the offer. They didn't want to negotiate, but also declined. They had $50K on TikTok. And they
When do you go back to see your surgeon?
For one deliverable, and that deliverable was one video on TikTok, no special terms. Bloom is the best friend to work with. They have 1 million on TikTok. They were offered $6,000
What?
for this video.
$6,000. $6,000 for 6 videos, so $1,000 per video. But that's crazy, considering how little amount of effort these people are putting in these videos and how little Bloom is asking them to do.
It's about $200. Declined offer. $239K on TikTok. Lowballed me so bad. So working for At least $300 to $400 per video would probably be more realistic for a TikToker of that size. Again, another
Oh, yeah?
followers, and that could be like
That's
1
good.
million to 5 million, I believe. So this person could have 3 million. 4 videos, $6,000. Different, very different. 2 videos at $100. That's not enough for 132. These are also all TikToks. If
Yeah.
they paid anything at all, even though they work with so many creators, 1 video, $200 for 500,000 TikTok followers.
Hi, how are you?
50% less, my typical asking price. And was rejected because
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
I then lowered the rate to 100 per video and was still declining. There are currently paying creators that I know 500 plus per video.
I wonder how long they're going to continue to do this young growing company business when they're the #1 green supplement brand. I wonder how long they're going to do that for. When you promote the fact that you're the #1 green supplement brand, you can't really use that excuse anymore.
So their average fees for people is $1,000 per TikTok.
Hello, guys.
There's a lot of variation in the audience count. Let me
How are
also be
y'all?
very clear. Putting Bloom partner is
I'm eating a cream saver right now.
Okay, yeah.
You know what a cream savers are?
Do you guys know that when people put #Bloom partner, that's an advertisement? That's another way of saying ad. Do you know that?
Cream savers.
Because I feel like that's another thing, shady tactic that people are using instead of being #partner to try to get around.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys.
It comes with a different connotation than saying #sponsor or #ad.
I don't know if these people
I may go back and get another bag of these and put them in the giveaway.
Obviously, but to say Bloom partner is not saying that you're getting paid. There are people who don't know when you put in Bloom partner is you trying to disclose that you're getting paid.
I got them at Hobby Lobby.
You are in their program and you get sent free products. And there are probably people who are in that program.
If you are getting sent free products, and you're not explicitly saying, hey, this is free in the video, I think you must disclose that it's #gifted.
Program that do get sent free products who are Bloom partners in that regard. There are also people who are probably lying that just say Bloom partner because they want it to look like they are a Bloom partner and they pay for
They
the
taste
product.
really
Alright,
good.
so here's my final thoughts. Honestly, I'm just kind of tired of influencers selling crap and shilling crap nonstop. And in my opinion, this is pretty much crap. From what I've seen, from what I've heard, there's a trail of problems that are stemming off of this and sprouting off of this, blooming off of this company. I want a world where we're more transparent. And I think when you're hiding the fact that this is a sponsorship, I think when you're doing only #Bloom partner and you're hiding it at the very bottom of your description box and you're not using the paid promotion tools and you are not saying explicitly that this is a paid promotion and you are not being honest, I mean, these are all choices that you're making. These are choices that these people are making. It's also a Bloom problem as well that they're not requiring their influencers that they're campaigning with.
I'm great. How are y'all? Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys.
Operate in the space. Yeah, for all these reasons, I'm kind of fed up, honestly. I'm sick of seeing it.
Where are y'all from?
I just scroll past it. I don't even want to know. I'm just like, I don't care. I don't trust you. I don't believe it. I don't want to buy it. I'm done. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. So leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and please subscribe if you're not already. There's many more videos like this coming down the pipeline. I have many ideas and many videos that I would like to be making very soon. So please subscribe, and I'll pretty much see you in my next video. Bye.
What's a company that has tried so hard to win your business it's actually worked against?
Bloom Nutrition. Every single time I see an influencer on here using Bloom Nutrition,
Hello,
it's
guys.
just them putting an immersion blender into the cup and then taking one sip and then putting the cup.
I'm getting my nose pierced
You never
Monday.
taste the cup. You never see them actually reviewing it or actually talking about what it tastes like. They just sort of have it in every video. It's so sneaky. And then they put the little #Bloom partner right at the very end of the caption so you have to open it to see it. I hate it. I will never ever order anything from that company because of that.
Nothing really.
For sure, it's Hillshire.
Clinique's new Even Better Clinical Vitamin Makeup.
Hello, guys.
Powered for more vibrant skin. Light as air, yet packed.
How's
with
everybody doing?
protection, so skin looks vibrant today.
Probably just clean the house.
That's even better.
What are you gonna do today? You need to relax.
The more hate I get, the more money
You
I
need to
get.
rest.
So maybe next time, actually keep making because maybe you'll buy my next Gucci bag. Like, I hope y'all's day is going better than mine, and I'm not gonna let it affect me. I'm just gonna laugh it away and just move on and keep doing my thing. But don't believe everything that you see on the internet.
That is the most ironic statement ever coming from someone who's been faking their lifestyle, acting like a
Yeah, you better get some rest.
admitting to buying and using and wearing fake designer items, saying don't believe everything you see on the
These things are so good.
no.
So we would like to thank you guys for saying that everything is
No, not really.
because our mom is just saying so good. Yeah.
What did I get for Christmas this year? A stomach ache. A pit in my stomach. Yeah, I got disgust, shock, horror.
They're good.
Tell me why. I hop on social media. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna put a bag in the giveaway.
You know, it's been kind of a thing where everybody gets on YouTube. It used to be YouTube. Now people get on TikTok and they're excited to see, you know, what other people got for Christmas. It's been a thing for years. Okay, this is not new. I hopped online this year, excited to see reasonable Christmas hauls. I honestly go on there. I'm like looking for those kind of.
You think that's a good idea to put in the giveaway?
Something, and you know, like they give it to their grandpa, and it's like a picture that's like so heartfelt. And, you know, they're crying. It's like feel good videos. No, that's not what I got this year. And this year was the worst year I have ever seen. People flaunting, flexing their wealth on other people, overconsumption to the extreme. I have never seen anything like this in my life. You used to watch a video of like what I got for Christmas haul, and it was like an EOS lip balm. It was a necklace from Aeropostale.
Hi, Black Sapphire Cookie.
T-shirt. You know, it was things like that. Never have I seen people just
How are you?
bragging about the things that they're getting, sensationalizing the things that they're buying, just covering their rooms filled with things and junk and just too much. And you know, there was just also so much drama. Even on the other side of things with like the angel trees. I don't know if you guys saw this either. The ungrateful angel tree recipients this year. I saw videos of parents that got things gifted to them by strangers with their own money. Strangers spent money. And
Welcome to the chat, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
What's going on? Okay, because these are the kind of hauls that I saw. The trend this year, because things were so out of control, was that people actually started to do videos totaling up how much each item cost because there were so many items and there were so many things that were expensive things that people were showing in their videos that it became like a trend. Like it was fascinating to see. Okay, this cost $40,000 worth of stuff for Christmas in 2 cars. Who needs all of that? I don't even want to see stuff like this. Why would you even want all of this at once? Why wouldn't you get one meaningful Christmas gift or a couple meaningful Christmas gifts? Like, it doesn't even mean anything at this point. So here's an example of like what I log in, this is what I see immediately. $40,000 Christmas haul.
Way too much fun doing the price breakdown earlier, so here's another one. Starting off selling the shipping ring, $27,900.
$27,000.
iPad Pros, starting cost is $999. Apple AirPod Maxes, $549.
Here's one, $14,000 Christmas haul, and the whole room is covered with stuff. You can't even use it.
iOS 26, everyone's tested, so let's go. First is the Love Shop Fancy Dress, $295. Love Shop Fancy Dress, $425. Love Shop Fancy Dress, $495. Love Shop Fancy Dress, $323.
Here's one, $80,000. What happened to us? Like, how is this?
Hello, everybody.
Now seen as aspirational. It's insane.
Okay, we have these Chrome Heart gloves for
Those are literally dollar store gloves with ugly font on them that say Chrome.
$575. This Chrome Heart wallet, $1,625.
The live stream of those kids opening 330 presents was actually so depressing.
Look at this pile of stuff. So if you didn't hear that, the live stream of the kids that opened 300 presents. Yeah, that's what people are doing now. To get attention on the internet, they're actually buying their kids 300 Christmas gifts. 300 and wrapped all of them.
So the stream was a mom and a dad and then 3 children that are all under 4 years old. And the mom is obviously having to help the kids.
Okay, love you. See you soon.
They're just opening the presents and just tossing it behind them into this pile.
This is truly.
Take care.
Once the kids are done unwrapping, the mom was filming like a haul of everything that she got, and at one point the dad said, like, be quiet, kids, we're not trying to film a video. It's Christmas.
They're doing a live stream on TikTok, filming videos. That's what it's come to. Okay, no longer are you spending time with your family, appreciating your gifts. It's all for social media. This is a disease.
I just like have to talk about this because I feel like I've just been like flabbergasted on my video.
Hello, everybody.
I just saw a Christmas haul.
How's everybody doing? Where are you from? Do you like where you live? Would you move anywhere else if you had the chance?
To pull multiple Christmas hauls where someone got an Hermes Birkin.
I know if I had the chance to move somewhere, I'd move to Mexico.
Highest end luxury items. Multiple people, and that wasn't their only gift.
If I were to ever get a
Somewhere.
birthday for Christmas, which like that would never happen in a million years because I'm not like a Rockefeller, that would be the only Christmas gift.
The funny part is neither are they. That's what's crazy. Where are they getting the money?
Gift that I would get, like right? No. This girl got another.
I got so much stuff in this house I need to clean up, and I don't know where to go.
And she got a bunch of workout clothes in a Van Cleef necklace. I mean, that really shot some perspective into my brain because I realized now, like, whoa, they can not only get a Birkin bag for their kid for Christmas, but they can get multiple Hermes bags for their kids for Christmas, and a Van Cleef necklace, and a bunch of workout clothes.
What? No, you didn't. Why did you do that?
I just wanted to show this reaction because this is, I think, the reaction of a lot of people that watch these. Is that, I have
Details.
I need to seriously, like, reevaluate my life. I need to figure out how to get more money. I need to be able to do this. This is aspirational. How is this aspirational content? Multiple Birkin bags. First of all, who cares? They sell Birkins at Walmart, by the way. Now they do. Literally,
I
like,
bet
they
not.
look exactly like Birkin bags if you haven't seen them. But this is what
Hey,
we're
Addie.
aspiring to. This is our version of success. When these people don't even spend time with their family, like if they're doing multiple content pieces on Christmas Day, this is what we aspire to.
This is not in any way me trying to like disparage this girl or her family or whatever. Because like, if you could afford it, I guess get your girl a Birkin and another bag.
Do you have any new job prospects already, or what?
I'm just straight up jealous. Like I'm literally jealous. Like,
Thank you,
Odol.
Odol.
Like you're just jealous. Like I literally am jealous. Like I wish I was her.
I wish I was her. I'm jealous. This is the reality. Okay, so I'm gonna make the disclaimer early on in this video.
I don't know what we're going to do for Mother's Day. My grandma has to work. My daughter has to work for Mother's Day, so.
Because obviously we're about to get into some real drama here. Okay.
Monday, I'm getting my nose pierced.
But it's not even about these people in particular. It's about what does this say about our society in general? How does this kind of content make
Hell yeah.
feel, and what does it do to our culture?
Smoke it up.
What it's doing is it's making other people feel bad.
Hello, everybody.
They're showing this stuff.
How you doing?
They're showing this stuff. You know,
My name's Sharon. Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm 37 from Oklahoma. I love to cook. I love to travel. I love to try new foods.
That does not equate that their parents love them anymore. This is crazy. So I just want to show this is a genuine reaction. Here's another one, for example.
Blame it on the rain that was falling.
There was like District 1 was all the rich people and all the poor people were living in District 12. Think about how all of these people.
What strain are you smoking on?
Watching these people get all of this stuff that they could never imagine in a million years. These bags would pay for people's rent for a year. These Christmas hauls would pay for someone's.
I wish I could make my mom a cake for Mother's Day.
When you put it in those terms, like what these people are doing is honestly gross. So anyway, let's move on to the main story here. Okay, so these influencers recently did a wild Christmas haul. This one right here, actually, if you've been following me for a while, I did a Bama Rush video maybe a couple of years ago, and this girl was like the star of Alabama Rush one year. She was rushing a sorority, and she went like super viral because she was wearing $50,000 outfits for Bama Rush, and she was like kind of flexing on people, and everyone wanted to see what house she was getting into. It was so stupid. But she has since like done multiple, like big stunts.
I'm watching YouTube.
She's maintained this whole.
Well, listening to it anyways.
Her and her sister went viral for their Christmas haul.
What's everybody doing?
Lots of followers. She's been going viral recently. And she posted, so do you guys want a Christmas haul, or are we not doing that this year? I've had enough drama these past 2 months that any more would actually make me crash out. So she's asking, well, do you guys want to see my Christmas haul? Her sister is also posting at the same
I can't wait to get my nose pierced. But is my nose too fat to get pierced?
All ladies, so she's posting like in front of her Christmas gifts.
You think I would look good with a nose piercing?
Multiple designer bags in the background. The mom as well is in involved in this. Okay, so the mom recently created a TikTok account. It's really weird. Okay, and I have to preface this by saying that these are both like pageant girls as well. So I'm not gonna say it's all pageant moms that are a problem, but I do feel like when you find out,
I need to know because I'm gonna get either my ears pierced or my nose
the
pierced.
mom was also kind of posting videos like this one. So it said giving y'all the not trying to brag hauls. Like she's posting in front of all the gifts that she got her kids and things like that. So she's like basically like, I'm gonna supply you guys with this TikTok content. Like it's super weird. Like all of this, by the way, was like a coordinated effort amongst everybody in the family of like posting like these hauls. Like they're starting to like roll out all this Christmas haul stuff. Like we live in a dystopian universe, okay? Just let the meteor come. Honestly, if people saw these videos of them like basically teasing, hey guys, the Christmas hauls are coming.
Hello.
So here's another one. They're literally doing snow angels in all of the boxes of their stuff. Like just
Someone say something.
I'm so turned off by this. Like I already took my Christmas stuff down from like
Someone say something. I'm giving up on you.
I'm so turned off by this. I'm so disgusted. It's not cool. There's nothing about this that's aspirational or funny.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
So like saying, hey guys, the haul is coming. You know, getting people hyped up, right? And then the haul.
You know, I made that hamburger helper, and it's not even what I want.
She deleted, and then she put back up, and then I think it got deleted again. So I happen to have the video. Just pay close attention to some things as you watch. Okay, I'm not gonna show the whole entire haul because it's very long, but it instantly went viral because it was excessive.
Hey y'all, Merry Christmas. I hope you've had a great Christmas. Not just a good Christmas, but I'm going to give you a Christmas haul because
I want to know where everybody's from. Do y'all like where you're from? Would you move somewhere else?
Louis Vuitton like bag chains.
Designer
I got
stuff.
this retro feet top, the red shiny Aloe leggings, Aloe sweatshirt, Aloe sweatpants, and then my sister got this addictive thing that if I did a job, I would agree that it would look better on me now.
By the way, there's been some strange content leading up to this Christmas haul. So both of them, her and her sister, who I'm not going to show her sister, I'm just going to blur her sister's face out because her sister I think is like 17 or something like that, which I don't even know why the hell she's on TikTok, you know, doing like TikTok content, like just a total parenting failure if you ask me, that she's even online like acting this way. Her and her sister, literally the week before this, she got a boob job and her sister got a nose job at 17. And they said it was both their dream forever, you know, to get these procedures done, which it kind of went viral in its own right because it was just like such a crazy, weird situation. But the mom was like making videos in the parking lot being like, yeah, it's really hard. You know, my girls like wanted to get this done, so I just have to let them. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Seriously, like this is so weird. So anyway, that's just another tidbit. But she's like throwing her stuff on the ground.
I think I need a nap.
That's why I say I feel like what I'm watching is disturbing. With the format of TikTok as well, where it's like such fast, short content. It's just people like, here's what I got for Christmas. I got this one. I got this one. They're going like this. And they don't even care what they're showing. They're not talking about.
I'm gonna go offline, guys. Peace, love, all the above. I'll see y'all later.
I really wanted this. Nobody cares anymore. You can tell that these